Hey guys, happy Sunday. I was not on yesterday because, well, I've been doing a lot of research on this FTC COPPA regulations that have now rolled out this week from YouTube, and I've had a lot of people coming to me with questions, wanting to know my thoughts, wanting to see what I've designated for my channel. So I'm going to have a conversation about this. I waited until now because I'm pretty confident that I'm going to stick with the decision of what I've decided to do at this point after watching numerous upon numerous upon numerous videos, watching the YouTube video that was released, watching the FTC video information. There's a lot of direct information out there, and if you haven't gone and looked and watched those and if you haven't sought those out, I recommend doing that, because all I'm going to do is share with you guys some information of what I think, and these are only my thoughts. I'm not telling anybody what to do with their channel. I'm not telling you what to do with your content. It is purely your decision. I'm just going to share with you my thought process as I came to a conclusion and made a decision on my own channel. People are really up in arms over this because the wording of everything is very vague. But I want to clarify what I do know for fact versus like the fiction that people are throwing out there. I think that because people are watching just channel creators videos about this, that they may not necessarily have gone to the website or read the material that YouTube sent to us. So if you're a channel creator, you would have received an email this week from YouTube with the direct linked information so that you can do research to make the definitive change and choice on your channel, whether or not your channel content is created with the intention of children to view it. And at first, I'm going to tell you something. At first, I was like, nope, there's no way that my content is geared for children. My conversations are not geared for children. My intention is never to gear any video I release for any children to view that are under 13. But I initially went and I checked, nope, my channel is not for children, and then went through and took the time to mark all of my past videos not for children. And then I did some more research and looked at really what's going to be happening in the eyes of the FTC. And that's what I want to talk about with you guys, because I have shared initially with several of my friends and fellow YouTubers that I did not think that we would have to designate our channels as intended for children. And I have totally changed my mind on that. I was so confused about it that I was up a lot of the night last night, like through the day yesterday, throughout the week as well. Like since this came out, I've been doing research, but late last night I stumbled across some really good videos, and after directly watching the FTC's information that they've put out, I've completely changed my view and perspective on moving forward. Sorry about that, guys. How I should designate what my channel content is being created for. And of course, as I'm talking, the phone rings, so my apologies for that being cut off. I'm going to grab Monroe and change her while I talk with you guys about this. I'm going to put her in an outfit. I haven't changed her like all week. I honestly didn't take her out of the pajamas that I put her in last weekend because it's just been so cold here. We've had a really cold snap of weather come through in the last week. It's still very cold, but I really want to change her into something really, cute. Sorry, I have to make sure you guys can see her. So I'm going to put her in one of her jackety outfits, but I'm going to put tights and everything. As you see, she's just like a little burrito swaddled. So here's what I can make of the information that both the FTC has put out and what YouTube has put out. I believe because we're making these changes to our channel now, I don't think they'll take full effect until after the new year. That part hasn't been made clear, but they're requesting, and not even requesting, they're requiring us, channel creators, to choose whether our content is for children or not as a whole overall channel basis, and that's moving forward, or you can choose, I want to review each video and make that designation per video as you put them out. So at first I was like, nope, I'm not making content for children. Children don't watch my channel. I looked at my YouTube analytics, and they even showed that I do not have anybody even under 18 watching my videos. But, and Happiness in a Cup, by the way, and I love that the new holiday cups are out from Starbucks. Makes me so happy. But here's the problem. YouTube has stated flat out that they will no longer be reviewing and making determinations. They've kind of done a full sweep of all channels and what they found as what they think is child content and what they don't think it is. And you would have probably seen a flagged video if that were the case when they did their initial sweep of all of our videos. But none of that matters, you guys. None of it matters. The FTC is not going to look at anything that YouTube has stated at this point moving forward. None of it matters. So even if YouTube hasn't flagged your videos and they've been deemed suitable for all advertisers and viewers, it means absolutely nothing in the eyes of the FTC. YouTube is out of the picture at this point in time. It is very clear, and YouTube made it very clear, that they cannot tell people how to mark their videos. They cannot guide us. They cannot give us any of their thoughts on it because it's not up to them. It is now up to the FTC. The FTC is taking over all of our content. They will be running their own programming analytics to figure out whether or not we're in compliance with COPPA. So that's the kicker here. That's the part I didn't understand fully until I looked into it a lot further. Now, if it were YouTube making the determination and then passing along the information to FTC, that would be a different story because they've deemed all of my videos as suitable for all ages and viewers that I have currently out there. And I'm in compliance based in their view, but because it's not them making that determination, it doesn't matter what YouTube has done in the past. And this is much bigger than just flagging a video if you aren't in compliance. I really think that the FTC is going to come after channel creators, probably not the small ones. I'd be surprised if they went after the small ones, but I'm not risking it. And because I don't want to worry, because ultimately it's about my comfort level of wanting to put out content. I don't make money off of my channel. I mean, I make a little money, but it's not worth any bit of the stress and potential fine of over $42,000 per video that the FTC may find that I'm in violation of. And the reason why, here it is, guys. We have collectible high-end dolls. These are collectible items, they're artwork, or they're whatever we want to call them. But you have to look at it from an outsider's perspective. That's the big thing here. It doesn't matter whether or not we think our content is suitable for children or put out for children. Listen, at this point, this is the crazy thing. You have to look at it as an outsider looking at our videos. Someone who knows nothing about doll collecting, someone who knows nothing about our hobby, what it means, how much these dolls cost. They're going to look at it from a stand back point of view and look at our thumbnails, look at our titles, look at what pictures of what we're using and what the video is showcasing. And no matter what we argue, these are a doll, okay? We are showcasing dolls, which the very word doll says it's a toy. And if it's a toy, they're saying it is appealing to children, period. Cut and dry. They're not giving any gray area here, guys. They're not giving any gray area, like none. If you're in violation and you've marked your videos not intended for children and the FTC catches, if they catch you and see a video that they disagree with you and they say, no, this is a toy, this is attracting children, you could be shut down immediately, video removed, channel removed, And if they feel that it's necessary, if they find more than one video, they will start fining you per video. I don't think that they will hesitate. I think that at this point in time, they are going to, this is just the start of it, and I think they will be cracking down on all channels that are trying to skim by and call their channels not meant for children when they in turn feel like it is attracting children. And dolls attract children. I don't care how realistic they are, they attract children. Which, by the way, I'm putting this on her. I'm putting with these white tights that are floppy, awful white tights. They're just light tights because I'm putting on dark tights over top of it. So I want to make sure I'm putting something to cover. But anyways, back to this conversation. So the problem is I just don't want the hassle. And that's why I'm sharing this with you guys. Like, I don't want to risk me making the wrong choice, because me making the wrong choice could literally ruin my life financially with one fine, let alone more than one video being in violation. So it's not worth it to me. I don't care whether I won't ever make a dime off of any other future video. That does not matter to me. If I choose to stay on YouTube and create and continue to create and put out content, I don't want to have to constantly worry that I might be violating the COPPA regulation. I don't, it's not worth it to me to fight it, because I won't be able to fight it. You have to have mega bucks if you want to fight with the FTC, and that's not me. It's not worth it to me. So I have made the choice to go ahead and deem my channel for children. I had to go back and rechange because I had previously chosen not for children. The problem is that I still now have to go back and mark all of my previous videos not suitable for or meant for children as well. And that takes a lot of time, because right now, if you guys are trying to make any changes to your channel through YouTube Creator, it's hit or miss whether or not it's getting hung up. And at this point, it's probably because it's overloaded with every single channel creator reviewing their videos, making changes, editing their videos, even doing it the bulk way. I started changing them back again this morning. I'm only about halfway through because it got hung up. Prior to me going to my bar class, it got really hung up and just sat and spun and spun and spun, and I just closed it and came back to it, and it had been updated while I was away. But I was away for a couple hours. And now, let me check again, because I only got like 2 pages down, and it's still spinning. So it's not updating. And I'll show you what that is. I'll show you what it looks like. Because it's ridiculous and frustrating, because now that I have decided, I want to just get it done. I want to make the changes to each video. I want to have it done. It just takes a lot of time to do it. It's just so time consuming. And now that everybody's in there trying to make changes, I think the mad rush is like, people are like, what do I do? I need to make the change. I need to do this. I need to do that. And I think everybody and their brother is in YouTube. Even uploading, I don't even know when this video will upload. Uploading has been very slow. I think that's also due to the number of people on the platform using it. Yeah, those are my thoughts, guys. I mean, you can agree to disagree with me. You can do whatever you want on your channel. But to me, because I don't make money off of this, my channel is purely for only fun. It's for me to share my dolls, share my content with other collectors, and if that means I can't put up comments any longer, then I guess that's what that's going to mean for me. I mean, that makes me sad to think that we won't be able to have comments, but I'd rather have that happen than me be in violation and get a fine. So I'm weighing the odds of what's more important to me, and at this point, I don't want to be fined. That's what it boils down to, and everything I've read, everything I've been looking into tells me that everything my content is meant for children. It's meant for children. She's a doll. It's what it amounts to. She's a doll. She's a collectible, and this is really small. Like, I'm surprised this is so small. This is a 1 month size Jacquardie romper. I've never had them be so small before. I don't know if this is gonna fit her. This is a struggle getting this on her. Like, the crotch to neck seems very short to me. And it's not a stretchy material, so that's not helpful. So, Let's see if I can get her in this. Good grief, Monroe. The struggle is real for us today. So anyways, those are really my thoughts on it. I'm always hoping that it's not going to be as drastic, and they'll figure out what to do with the channel creators that are marking their content for children. And maybe they'll find ways that we can still be active enough, because I know that they're saying that once you mark your channel, that YouTube will be disabling comments. I don't know if that's going to be across the board. I kind of hope it's going to be on a case-by-case basis, but they may not. Your videos may not be coming up on recommendation lists. There's a lot of potential changes that things will be taken away from us, and that makes me sad. I won't lie. The whole thing makes me sad, which is why I initially was like, no way, my stuff is not, I don't put content out for kids. What are they, crazy? But really, it's not about what I think. That's the bottom line. And I will share a link to a video from a Lego. He's a channel creator that puts Lego. His channel's all about Legos, and he really has shared such a basic, straightforward view of this. And I think because he relates his channel, it's toys. We're kind of in the same boat as him, so to speak. And what he's saying is making sense, especially compared to, looking at what I've been reading about. Like, I've been reading up about everything. I've been watching everything. Like, I am trying to be like super stealth, like figure out all of this, and it's just about as clear as mud. Yet it is clear. So these are her shoes. They're very cute. They're little T-strap jacquardie. The whole outfit is jacquardie. And I almost hate to cover up the cute little toes because they have little flowers on the toes. But the shoes are meant to go with this outfit. So I want to see it all put together because I think it's going to be cute. And it is. Oh, how adorable. Oh, Monroe, you're so cute. So the fact that I'm sitting here changing a baby doll and watching some other of my friends' videos, I'm seeing that people are putting out basic information that they allow their children to watch our videos under their adult accounts. Hence the problem why we're in this mess. And I will appeal to parents out there that are allowing their children to watch and view our videos that aren't really meant for children. You guys are part of the problem, and maybe that seems harsh, but that is part of the problem. This is why we're in this mess, sort of, because this is about protecting children. So this is the lengths we will be going to protect our children, which I'm all about protecting our children, but parents allowing their 13 and under children to be watching videos that are on an adult platform, which YouTube is an adult platform. I'm a little irritated by it. I won't lie. And if you're a viewer of mine, subscriber, I'm telling it like it is, because I am frustrated, because I realize that parents like to have time with their kids and they might watch videos thinking it's harmless enough. But the fact is, there's a YouTube Kids platform, and that is exactly what it's meant for, is to keep kids that are under the age of 13 off of this platform. And because they can't enforce that, and clearly they have been not able to, we're all suffering because of it. That's how I feel. And people can agree or disagree with me, or if you're someone that allows your child to watch, I just think that you're part of the problem. But the bottom line really is that YouTube has been in violation. Google/YouTube has been in violation. They've been taking information from children, knowing they're taking it from children, and viewing or gearing their ads that they put out towards children on purpose to gather information that they're not allowed to gather. They're in violation of that. So that's really what it's about, is the fact that YouTube knew they were gathering information about children, and they shouldn't have been. That's really what it's about. And now we're having to pay the price for YouTube/Google's mistake. And here we are. So it's very frustrating. because I think we're being punished for something that we didn't do anything wrong for, but it is what it is. There's no changing it now. It's not going to be, you can't argue it. It is what it is. But let me show you what Monroe is wearing. This barely fits her, by the way. You can see that there's no bloominess. There's some bloominess to the side, but from here, her diaper to her neck, very snug. Like, very snug. There's no wiggle room there. I probably should have gotten a 3-month size. The tights are a size 15/16. The shoes are a size 15, which is their smallest size. And I absolutely love this on her. I think that the colors are gorgeous. That's why I initially purchased it. I know when I shared this outfit with you in her lookbook, like 99% of you guys were like, I love this outfit. So it is really pretty on. It's just as pretty on as it was off. So yeah, she just doesn't have a lot of wiggle room in it. And then I put the navy blue bow in her hair, the hairband, because the background isn't black, it's navy blue. And then this is, because I don't have this color, this is more of like a dark teal, I would say. It's like a green teal mix, but it's darker, but very cute. I like this on her. So let me quickly share with you what it looks like. This is me. I'm back to the grouping of like 721 to 750 videos in, and you see it spinning, spinning, spinning. It's overloaded. This has been spinning for like about an hour now, and I just let it be. I'll close it down, and later I'll come back to it. But let me share with you also, let me go to my main page. This is who I want you guys right here. This is one of the best videos that I've seen to date about something that I think that pertains to us collectors, okay? So as you see, I've been saving a whole lot of videos about this. That this guy, because he's a Lego guy, and he's talking about toys and how they're viewing toys, and he really is keeping it very fact versus fiction information, and it's very informative, and I find it to be the best video that's out there. So it's Jang Bricks, I believe is what it is, and it's, I can't even hold, my chair is moving, which isn't helping. So that's what I would do, guys. If you haven't watched a bunch of videos or you haven't seen that particular one, I would highly recommend it. I will also put the link in the description below so you guys can just click on it. But I have found that to be the most informative that relates to our doll collecting hobby, because of the distinction of the fact that outside viewers, outside people from our community do view these as toys. And that's the important distinction. That's the really important part here. And I don't know about you guys, but I just don't need the headache of having to fight with COPPA and the FTC. I'm just, it's not worth it to me. So I'd rather just be on the safe side and be cautious and mark my channel as made for children. Sadly, but those are my thoughts, guys. Feel free to share your comments below. Yeah, and hopefully we'll be back with another video very soon, guys. So thank you for watching as always, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.